Well, this certainly has been a year that none of us will ever forget, from all the ups and all the downs. So we, of course, right now are betting big on 21. Why not? We have team coverage for the New Year's celebrations, and we are starting tonight with 13 Action News anchors Tricia Keene and Dave Cavassier with what we can expect this New Year. So Dave and Tricia, Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year's Eve, Todd. So great to be with you tonight, and so great to have you, Dave Cavassier.
It's wonderful being with you here, Tricia, and with all of our viewers who we can say goodbye to the year we've all come to dislike.
Yes, very much so. It's been a difficult year for us here in Southern Nevada. Well, obviously, normally at this time of year, thousands of people, even us, would be gathering on the Las Vegas Strip, but it's definitely different this year for the fireworks.
But like many other things this year, well, the plans have changed in 2020. There will be a show, no show on the Strip, but police will be closing down the area. Anchor Ross DeMatte is at Spring Mountain and Las Vegas Boulevard with the latest.
Dave and Tricia, good evening to you. Happy New Year's Eve. Yeah, you're exactly right. This year is going to be different. We know that. So in a normal year, Metropolitan Police would normally close most of the Las Vegas Strip. I'm talking everywhere north from Resorts World all the way south to about Mandalay Bay. But again, like you said, we know this is not a normal year. So let's run through what the closures are this year. I'm going to step out of the way here. We're at Spring Mountain Road. Everything south of here, starting at 7:30 p.m., you see those barricades there? Metro Police is going to block all of that off from Spring Mountain to Mandalay Bay, so no cars will be able to pass along on the boulevard. That's going to be just for people to walk around. And really, the reason why Metro says they're closing only the southern half of the Strip is because they're expecting a smaller crowd. So, John, if we can flip around, on the flip side of things, on the northern end of the Las Vegas Strip, all of these cars are still going to be able to move along on the northern end of the Strip. These lanes are going to be a little bit limited, we believe, but they still will be able to move through. Again, this is because Metro is expecting a smaller crowd. They're still preparing, though, for a big crowd. We've been told that 1,400 Metropolitan Police officers are on duty tonight. At least 1,200 of them are going to be stationed all along the Las Vegas Strip, encouraging people to wear their masks, practice that social distancing, and to basically stay apart from each other. That's what we're going to be keeping an eye on, and we'll bring you those live updates throughout the night. Let's check in now with Jackie Kostek, who's giving us an idea of what we can expect virtually tonight. Jackie.
Absolutely, Ross, but I gotta give you a look around right now. We're standing at Harmon, at the Harmon traffic island at Harmon and Las Vegas Boulevard, and actually it feels like a fairly typical Friday night right now. There are folks streaming up over these pedestrian walkways and bridges up and down the Strip. You're seeing a lot of New Year's Eve signs, things like that. Anyway, we've got a rowdy crowd behind us right now. Anyway, we're going to talk about that virtual celebration that is happening at 11:30 tonight. Okay, well, we are going to send it right now over to Alicia Patillo, and we'll get back to me just a little bit later on.
Hey Jackie, I am by the Tropicana right now and the MGM. It's really pretty quiet over here. I haven't really seen a lot of crowds, but I want to show you the Strip. It looks so festive and pretty tonight. This is the Trop and Las Vegas Boulevard that you're looking at. And again, haven't seen many crowds just yet, but the people that we did run into, their spirits are really high. They're excited about tonight. And just moments ago, I met a woman who traveled all the way from Wisconsin to bring in the new year here in the Valley. Take a listen at how she and her loved ones plan on ringing in the new year.
Get in one place and stay there, being safe, and just being excited about the new year and what's new to come. Happy 21! Happy New Year!
I love her energy. They were so fun. We're actually going to go down on the Strip and find more people just like who you just heard from. They're excited about this new year. We're ready to say goodbye to 2020. It's been such a challenging year for us all. So Dave and Tricia, I'll check back in with you in just a moment.
All right, Alicia, thank you so much. It's great to hear how people are being so cautious this year. It's so important.
As the governor asked, and so a lot of people apparently listened.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, well, we know that Fremont Street is always crazy, right? It's always a party. But this year we're told it's certainly going to look a lot different.
Of course, with some 11th hour changes, they're scaling back just how many people can show up downtown. And 13 Action News reporter Joe Bartels is live on Fremont Street. Joe, what's going on?
Hey, Dave, Tricia, so good to see you guys. Yeah, we're on Fremont Street where the process of shutting down the iconic Fremont Street experience for that security sweep is about to start here. To the left of the camera, I want to show you some of the crowd control barriers. A lot of people out here, of course, but you can see those crowd control barriers to the left of the camera there. And then, Rudy, if you want to show over to the right, the canopy has gone bright white to maximize visibility. We also see a security guard kind of directing people. They're now not allowing anybody who's a general member of the public. You have to have a hotel room here with a wristband in order to enter the canopy and underneath the iconic Fremont Street here. So again, no members of the general public are allowed beginning around 6 p.m., but they're starting to sort people out right now. Now, this change came this morning after state and local leaders, including the governor, blasted the idea of charging a fee to get into the Fremont Street experience. The original plan was to accommodate some 14,000 people under the canopy for New Year's Eve. Currently, the state is limiting public gatherings to just 50 people or less. The Fremont Street experience says the change was made after consulting with health officials and out of an abundance of caution. Tonight, hotel guests will be allowed to walk around as long as they're social distancing and everyone has to wear a mask. We caught up with some locals who are not hotel guests, so they won't be here after 6 p.m.
Well, we're very disappointed that they're going to take all of these people away. We don't think that that's really fair. We really think that they should be sharing, not just with the people that are in the hotels.
Yeah, we're locals. We're going to go home and celebrate.
And we're going to do pizza at Evil Pie.
Oh, yeah, before we leave, we're going to get the pizza. Evil Pie. Best pizza out there.
And then we'll be home drinking our champagne.
Okay. Yeah, that pizza over at Evil Pie is delicious. I love it. There is no live entertainment tonight, no bands, no shows on Fremont Street. It's unclear how many people will actually walk underneath the canopy here tonight for New Year's Eve. People who purchased that entrance fee of $25 earlier today or ahead of time, they will receive full refunds.